Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today, CRAVITY are back, baby. With that, which number mini album is this now? Is this 5? Is it 6? I genuinely cannot remember where we're at, but you know, we're getting up in the numbers. Anyway, they're back with their newest mini album, Sunseeker, and we have 2 music videos to check out. So we have Cheese, which was the pre-release, which was dropped, I want to say a little over a week ago. I can't remember exactly. I've been purposefully saving it up to do with the title track. I like to do that sometimes with pre-releases if I don't have a whole lot of time when they drop. And that's what I did with this one, so I've been saving it up. So we got Cheese, and then we have obviously the title track itself, Ready or Not. Super excited for both. If you are not aware, CRAVITY are a group that I, especially over the last year or so, have been really falling in love with. I've started watching CRAVITY Park over on Patreon. I'm having the best time. I'm having the best time, just kind of slowly but surely falling in love with CRAVITY. And especially with these last couple of albums and last few title tracks, like musically, they've been really grabbing my attention. So I'm super excited for this. I will of course be checking out the rest of the album over on Patreon later today if you're interested. But yeah, let's get into this. Now, for both of these tracks, it is worth noting that I have not seen or heard any teasers in the lead up to them. And even though Cheese has been out for a little bit, I have not heard anything. I haven't been spoiled for anything. So I don't know what kind of vibe we're getting from either of them. I'm hoping that at least for the title track, they're kind of sticking with that upbeat, energetic vibe, because I feel like that really works for them. It suits them really well, and they just sound great with it. And that's part of the reason why I've been falling in love with them so much. So I'm hoping for that, but like, I'll take whatever. At this point, like, I'm so on board with CRAVITY that like, I'll take whatever. I'll probably enjoy it. Anyway, let's start off with Cheese. Where are we? Are we in the States? Are we in Cali? This looks very LA-esque. Anyway, regardless, let's do this. CRAVITY, Cheese, 3, 2, 1, go. What you got for me, boys? By the way, I haven't fully settled on a bias yet, but it's currently a toss-up between Alan and Ubin. Woo! Oh, I love this kind of vibe. Ooh, these vocals in the background. Hey, hey. I'm so obsessed with all of these groups dropping summer bops at the very end of summer. Like, I'm so here for it. All of these vocals in the background are amazing. Woo! Oh, the little drum fills there. Drum, drum, drum. Hey, 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 hey. That was a cute little edit. I like that. Oh, someone's just doing this. I love that little skipping drum fill is so good. Hey. Oh, that was so much fun. I love that. I mean, that's my kind of song to an absolute T. Yeah.
It's over.
No. I have another music video.
Go home.
I am home. I'm sitting
And watch
home.
this again.
Okay. I'll do that later. I have another music video to watch, but I'll do it later. Anyway. Wait, we're not ready for you yet. Ooh, that's very bright and colorful. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, that is that. If I were to like kind of make an example of what my personal favorite kind of boy group track would be, like that's pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Like that kind of vibe, that kind of bright energy, just fun. It's chill, but it's still boppy, you know. It's just a good time. It's serotonin in a song, you know. Like that's like they pretty much, like for me and my personal taste, they absolutely hit it out the park with that. I absolutely adored that. I love that. That was so good. But yeah, what is with all these groups dropping summery songs right at the very end of summer? Like, what's going on? Do they just want to make sure that we've got as much like summer vibes to see us through to next summer? Like, is that what's happening? Because I'm here for it. As we know, or you should know if you've been here for a little bit, like summer vibes and songs, like that's my shit right there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's bizarre to me. Like we had so many summery songs drop last week, and I'm like, we're in September. What's going on? But anyway, no, I absolutely adored that. That was an amazing song. Very much my kind of vibe, my kind of style. And yeah, I just really like these boys a lot. Anyway, let's get into this title track. Ready or not. This is a very cool opening shot. Very bright, very colorful, very comic book-esque. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Oh, he looks so cute with the freckles. Oh, this kind of elegant vibe on the pre-chorus is beautiful. Hey. The percussion in this song is insane. Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Not the horse. That was amazing. the horns underneath the rap verses, amazing. This pre-chorus is so pretty. And then there's the way the clap keeps going, and then those keys just come in and out. Really, really cool. Ooh. Pretty. The bay. Ooh, with the vocals in the back. Ooh, the way those synths just built there. Love him. Oh, that was so good. Okay, you guys feel free to agree with me or not. I don't care. But to me, this is like a really great example of how to evolve your concept over time. So their earlier tracks, like their first few title tracks, really weren't my favorites. It was kind of like that more intense, more hard-hitting kind of boy group style, and while there isn't anything wrong with that, like, they just didn't grab my attention, and it wasn't really until Adrenaline came out that I just kind of sat up and went, oh, I really like this. And then so we had Adrenaline, and then what was it? It was Party Rock, Groovy, and now we're up to this. And with those three that I just mentioned, we kind of had this a bit of a change in concept in terms of going to a more kind of youthful, energetic, bouncy vibe, still with a little bit of that intensity and that grit, but like much more upbeat and yeah, youthful, lively, all of that sort of stuff. With this, there is certainly an element of that, but it feels like the kind of matured version of it. And you know, this is something that we see with a lot of different groups, is over time, obviously as the members get older, they don't always want to be doing the kind of the like high school concepts and that kind of teen crush vibe, you know, like you don't always want to be doing that. You want to evolve, and you want to we often see that they want to start putting out music that is more in line with where they are at in their lives, right? And this, it definitely had a more mature vibe to it, but still kept that kind of youthful energy, but just a little bit different. And I think this is a really good example of how to evolve your concept without completely alienating your fans, especially if they've come in and particularly love a really specific kind of sound and style with a group. You want to be able to kind of keep their attention and still give them something that they can be like, oh yeah, no, this is like the CRAVITY that I love or whatever, but also start sowing the seeds of potentially moving on to something not wholly different, but just a little bit different, a little bit more mature, a little bit more I don't know what word it is I'm looking for here, but just a little bit different. And I really liked that a lot. This was a great tune. Great tune. It had that energetic element, especially in the verses and in the chorus itself. The pre-chorus and the bridge is where I really felt that kind of change. It had a very elegant, more mature vibe to it. And it was beautiful. It was so pretty. I absolutely adored that. This second verse with the rap and having the horns underneath. I don't know who produced this track, but like, mwah, you did great. Thank you very much. I adored that. Like, that was such a good time. I want to go through it again, because there was a few little things that I wanted to like pause and talk about a bit more, but I can't remember what they are off the top of my head now, so I want to go through, refresh my memory. Let's go. I mean, that guitar riff on its own is awesome. Like, this, oh, I do love a good elegant vibe, like an elegant concept. I love it even more when it's kind of sprinkled in with something else. It's just that ebb and flow, that like it just gives such a great texture to a song. I love it so much. It's just so pretty, and his voice on it sounds like a match made in heaven. Like, he's obviously got this very high, light, pretty voice, and paired with this kind of sound instrumentally, oh, it's just gorgeous. And the vocals in the background as well. I love his voice. And yeah, this part, the second half of the pre-chorus going into the chorus, like, it's so cool to me how you have this like ongoing clap, right? There's ongoing percussion, and then you just have the keys going, like, doing that little riff and then a pause, and then doing that little riff and then a pause. Again, texture. Love that shit. Love that shit. And yeah, the chorus just bangs. You got the kind of distorted guitar in the background, you got these synths just dominating. Whoa. Let's go. I'm so ready. This, instrumentally, this might be one of my favorite like bits of a song that's dropped this year. Like, there's just something about it. You've got this like this hip hop beat dropping in with the rap. They sound incredible, but just the horns underneath just add so much to it, and I can't even fully describe what it is, but it's gorgeous and I love it, and it makes my ears so very happy. Wait, no, I wanna bring it back. Bring it back. Let's go. Oh. Love the little voice mods in the background. Oh, his voice. I love his voice so much. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. So cute with the little freckles. Whoa. This, honestly, like, this gives me SM bridge vibes all over. Like, just it's the drastic change in instrumental. It's just dropping down to this beautiful, melodic, elegant vibe with the vocals over the top. Like, it's gorgeous. I love it. Bass. And that with the echo. Those synths, man. Oh, with the ad-libs, like, it's just so epic sounding. I'm so glad that you better get your splits, King. I'm so glad that I have, like, finally gotten to the point where, you know, I consider myself a big fan of CRAVITY. Like, I'm glad I'm finally on board, you know. Like, it's taken me a very long time, as we know. And it's kind of been a very slow and steady process over the past, like I said, like the past year and a half. It probably started when Adrenaline came out, and then, like, just slowly but surely we've been getting there. And then once Groovy came out, that kind of solidified it. And then obviously I've spent time watching, like, Gravity Park and whatnot and getting to know them a bit more, and it's just like, I'm here now and I love it, and it's a great time, and I just makes me happy. It makes me very, very happy. Anyway, that was a banger, that was a bop, that was a tune. Really love Cheese as well. Both tunes, both bangers, both bops. Like I said in the beginning, I will be checking out the rest of the album over on Patreon later today, so if you're interested, feel free to come through. Also, if you're interested in my reactions to Gravity Park and all of that sort of stuff, that's all over there too. And yeah, I'm gonna end this one here now. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on the songs, on the music videos, all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will end this one here, and I will catch you in the next one. Yeah, bye bye.